this is not a victory for me and my executive, but it's a victory for football in this country, Ruben.
Now, Ruperto, this has been a long road. Dr. Burgio Emilio has been the president of the Federation for a very, very long while now. And, of course, in the end, he has exited as a person that is not so well liked in the world of football. And it is said that he tried to control the votes as much as possible. He still got 6 votes last night in the elections, but you were able to get through. What's the situation at this point now? Because everybody is very hopeful that there's going to be a whole lot of change in football.
Certainly, and the work begins today. You know, as we speak, we already have people at the headquarters looking at taking inventory of what we have there. You know, and this morning we're going to be looking at what needs to be done at the Federation, and that's the first thing. And secondly, Ruben, we must embark on developing a strategic plan for football in this country. But we're going to focus mainly on youth football, even though we're not going to be neglecting, you know, the areas of football that is certain areas of football, but we're going to be focusing on youth development, and that's where we're going.
Now, Ruperto, of course, the elections last night in Belmont, but talk to me about the situation there, how it developed. I know that everybody thought that the one item on the agenda was going to be the elections, but there was talk that, in effect, there were other points in the agenda. Was it only elections, or?
No, there were other items on the agenda, which includes the past president's report, you know, on last year's activities, and then there was also the approval of the budget for this year on 2012-2013. You know, so those matters were discussed and approved by the General Assembly.
So I guess you'd have to review that budget to see if it is commensurate with the situation as it stands.
Certainly, we will have to go through that budget and consider what is there. You know, it's a lot of money. You know, the budget is a sizable one, and so we're going to have to be looking at it and see how best we can work with it, and as well either to cut the budget or increase on the budget depending on the need of football in Belize.